Hello everyone, thanks again for joining me for another look at a few of my multicoloured vinyl bootleg records. Another mashup today, various things, Queen, The Firm, some Dylan, Neil Young and Beach Boys, so for you to get through. On the back I've done a little Zeppelin display. So we've got Memory Frozen Forever, which was a casino triple release from late last year. It's gold vinyl, limited to 350 made. It's Berlin 1980 soundboard. I presume it's soundboard, they nearly all are from that tour. Just really nicely presented, and I don't think I've got any Zepp from that tour, so it's a nice one to have. Then we've got Mudslide, classic Vancouver 1970 recording. I've had various versions of this in the past, but just recently acquired this beautiful Mushroom Records version, which is obviously multicoloured vinyl, which we'll have a look at. I've got a few new Mushroom Records titles actually to show you, but a couple of them are still to come, so we'll try and do them all together. And then just in the corner there, it's a 4 LP set on Iron Eagle, which is a sort of heavy metal label. Don't think they've done a Zeppelin one before. It's from LA Forum 75, 27th of March, third day at the Forum. It's what they call an audience and soundboard mix. So part of it's soundboard, part of it's audience, so sort of mash them together to give you a sort of atmospheric feel as if you're at the show, rather than being too dry. I haven't played it, but I've got that's the gold vinyl version. I've also got the silver vinyl version, and I did another version in black. So I think they did 240 in total out of the 3 colours, so quite low numbers, each one numbered. And then in my side here, so I showed you last time the Pink Floyd In Memoriam 10 LP box. This is the Led Zeppelin Strange Tales from the Road 10 LP box set. Beautiful coloured vinyls, not multicoloured but lots of different colours. They did a black vinyl version, which is in a black box. This is the white box, which has got the coloured vinyls. Yeah, I think when this came out, by and large, it was shows that hadn't previously been released, whereas the Floyd one was kind of putting together previously released titles. So yeah, we'll have a look at the 2 of those at one stage. I'm praying that it stays in place because it's quite heavy. So okay, first one then, Queen. I'm not a collector of Queen. I admire the talent, if you like, that was in the band. Freddie Mercury was a one-off, but beyond sort of 75, maybe 76 period, a bit too glammy for me. This though I got because I just love the the presentation really. So it's called Absolutely Enthusiastic Workaholic Ecstasy in the Far East. It's a Japan show, Tokyo, 11th of May 1985, 4 LP set. It's a European bootleg, I think, came out in 1990. just a lovely gold cover. Bit of a blatant picture of a naked lady, just to sell a few more copies. But yeah, I think this was the second pressing of the LP, if I'm right. This is in beautiful multicolours, and they are really, really beautiful. Might not look overly spectacular to start with, but I really like the look of these. Haven't got one that actually looks quite as nice as this. They're almost pastel coloured splatters. So you've got I suppose it's almost a dusty pink translucent record, and it's got blue, yellow, purple, green splatters. As I say, it's all kind of pastel-y and very tasteful. I've thought a couple of times about whether to sell this record or not, as I don't really collect Queen, but as multicoloured vinyl is my bag, it's a keeper. I've got quite a few multicoloured vinyls, bootlegs and otherwise, well, not so much bootlegs, but sort of official releases of bands that don't really follow music that's kind of on the edge of what I like, but the vinyls are just so lovely that that's why I've got them. So yeah, if I'm going to have a Queen bootleg, I suppose that's the one to keep. They're not massively expensive. I think 100 quid or so, probably get you one of these. So yeah, and just whilst I got that out, a couple of cheapies that you can get for less than 20 quid. I think there's only 2 Queen ones which are in multicoloured, so I just got these as a sort of faint multicoloured, but they are. So this one's the Houston, Texas broadcast from News of the World Tour 77. I'll video that somewhere. That's the other one called Our Gracious Queen, which is broadcast from America, Japan and Argentina. 81, 85, 82, 77, mixture of stuff. And again, that's got the multicoloured discs on. But these just snap them up if you see them for sort of 15 quid or something like that. I don't know whether you can still get these. I'm sure you can do on the Coda label. Pressed in vast quantities on that, I don't doubt. So that's enough about Queen. So now moving on to the Firm. So I saw them at the NEC on their one and only tour, I think in 1984. It's a German bootleg that came out at the time. Stockholm, sorry, no, this is Frankfurt. Yeah, 3rd December 84, Frankfurt. So multicolour splatter, no labels. nice thing with these is when you sort of hold them in a certain way against the light, you see lots of little bright lights shining through, especially where the sputters start or finish. I do think they look doubly effective when they haven't got the labels. Look at that. I presume this is an audience recording, but Frankfurt 1984 could have been a broadcast. One day I probably will get around to playing some of these. So that's the firm. Okay, so there's now a couple of Dylans on a label called Wonder Minnow, which I don't think I've shown you before. This is from Newport Folk Festival, 63 and 65. I really like this label. I don't think they did a vast number of titles, certainly like Dylan. Very thick, heavy gatefold sleeves, sort of professional looking. Numbered, this is numbered 325. They probably make about 500 of each, I suppose. Sticker on there says coloured vinyl, limited and numbered edition. Nice inner spread. And they have their own printed card dust jackets. And the first vinyl is nice orange marble, the yellow, deep orange, green. I know some of the marble version vinyls don't really come out well on video for some reason, but we'll just change the lighting. But that's a gorgeous disc, absolutely gorgeous. Double album, so I'll get the other one out. Again, the printed card. This one's largely plain yellow, a little bit of speckly on it, speckled black. They're very professional looking, nice pressings, and I don't have those shows. I've got them on CD, I think, but don't have them on vinyl. Okay, the other one is this one, again on Wonder Minnow. This is Nashville Sessions 69 and more. Double album, coloured sticker, Wonder Minnow limited and numbered edition, multicoloured vinyl. So we've got a session tape, acetate, from Nashville, New York, and then some further sessions from New York in 1970. This is numbered 174 of 500. So again, really professionally done with some photographs, nice photographs inside and good information. Printed inners. So this is translucent yellow with lovely swirly marbling, red and green and a bit of black. So again, attractive. They don't blow your mind, but they're just nice, unusual. Again, that's. I don't think I've got one that quite looks like that. Apart from that. Definitely think these are worth getting if you see Wonder Minnow. It's usually a sign of quality. Can be printed in a similar look on there, a bit more greeny. Marbling in it. Still have a few other Wonder Minnows, but I think they were plain coloured vinyls or plainer. So those are the only two I've kept. Okay, and then I wanted to show you the Beach Boys, which I had on the back before, Smile Sessions. This is a triple album. I think it probably came out in about 1990. Oh no, yeah, 1990, around then, late 80s I should think. I think it might be an American pressing, but it may be Vigatone. Well, it doesn't say anywhere on it. It's the ST9002 catalogue number, which I believe was used for the Vigatone release. But what you've got basically is all the sessions. Side 6 is the session Party, which was on the Scorpio. I think I had it once, a 6 CD digipack thing, which got all these tracks on it, plus more. So apart from the fact that everybody should have some Beach Boys in their collection, which is just beautifully presented, you have a poster. And then you have the session worksheets, which are copies of the daily session. So the number of musicians excluding contractor. So as artists, the Beach Boys. Basic session began at 1 PM, ended at 4 PM. Overtime began at 4 PM, ended at 6:30 PM. Date recorded 10th July 66. City recorded in. Song title: Child is Father of the Man. So nice. That's archival documentation. The discs themselves, they're not multicoloured vinyl, but they are all coloured vinyl, and they're beautiful. Translucent green. It says Brother Records on it. Bag of Tricks it's called on the label. And the other side just has a Smile logo. That's actually the third disc, sides 5 and 6. Lovely blue translucent. Quite heavy as well, these pressings. First disc is red. So it's a beautiful thing in my opinion. example of Beach Boys at near their best. You can get this in different versions. Obviously that cover can have various things. It's not particularly expensive, 70 quid, something like that, but I love that. Right, the last thing is a Neil Young title. It's called Forever Young on the Transworld Tour. Had this on the back before, so this is, I think, the only boot I've got of Neil on vinyl from this tour, which I really enjoyed. Got a few videos from it. So this is a gatefold, deluxe gatefold sleeve. I think it's one of the Swedish releases that came out in the 80s. It says limited edition of 1000, this is number 290, and on the back, coming out of his mouth, printed backwards for some reason, says rock and roll can never die. And then on the inside, got tracks beautifully laid out. It's quite a sought after title, don't see it very often. And this is red vinyl. So, deluxe labels, and nice neat red vinyl. Same for the second disc. The show itself, it's probably, it's Gothenburg, October '82. So great track listing. It'll be an audience recording, I'm almost certain of that. But just a great Neil item. One of the few Neils I've got left, really. I've got a new Neil on Mushroom, well, not new, it's not gone, but which is one I've been after for ages. Multicolour to show you. So yeah, that's it for now. Hope you've enjoyed that mashup, as I call them. As I say, once I've got these new ones coming through, we'll have a proper look at those as a batch. But some at the moment look as if they're held up from customs, so wait and see if they get here. But thanks for watching, and see you again next time.